Hello everyone, welcome to the Canadian Edge. Time for another knife review. We're going to be looking at a new knife today. I have not had the pleasure of looking at CJRB knives before. But I managed to get my hands on this one here, so we'll take a quick look at it. This is a first for me with CJRB. And this one is the CJRB Talla. And I have really enjoyed this knife. From the first time I took it out of the box, it has one of the best actions on it. It takes almost no effort whatsoever to open this knife. It is super easy to open and closes quite well also. So let's take a closer look at what the Talla has to offer. It's got a blade length of 3.25 inches and open 8.25 inches and closed it is 5 inches. It's got a weight of 5.29 ounces. The steel on it, it is a D2 steel, so a nice hard durable steel on it, and it'll hold an edge for a long time. The blade style on it, I read a couple different reviews that said it's the Wharncliffe. Others say drop point or sheep's foot. You can decide for yourself which one you want to call it. And it has a handle that is carbon fiber and very nice. I like that. The scales on it, the liners are stainless steel, and they're not really machined at all to reduce weight, but you have the open spine with the spacers back there. And a very pronounced flipper, which makes it great for opening, so it is obviously a flipper opening. The pocket clip is deep carry, and it is reversible. You can put it on the other side for left-hand carry, and so it is a very ambidextrous knife. You can easily, whoops, when you get your fingers out of the way, probably just sliced my finger open. Yes, I did. How about that? Nice little cut there. Fortunately, not very deep. And it, so it has the reversible and its tip-up carry. It does have a lanyard hole, and it's quite a large lanyard hole, so you could easily put a lanyard through there if you're the type of person that likes a lanyard. And the pivot on it, it is a ceramic ball bearing pivot. And so, like I say, I saw this knife and thought, wow, that is an interesting looking knife. I love the aesthetics on it. This knife is great for piercing or slicing. If you're opening boxes and that, you can get really good leverage into a box to open it up. And just a very nice looking knife. I really like the aesthetics on this knife. Opening the pivot, fantastic. This has got to be one of the easiest opening knives that I've had in my hands, and I really like it. It's a good fidget factor for the knife. It's a comfortable grip, the way they've designed the handle. You got a little bit of a finger grip there, and then the swell or the curve of the handle, and then the finger or the flipper provides you with a finger guard so that you're not sliding forward. It's quite a pronounced flipper, so makes it good and safe for your finger. And surprisingly, this thing, I thought it's going to be huge and bulky in my pocket. I really like the way it sits in the pocket. I found it to be very comfortable in the pocket. When you put your hand in, I mean, you do notice it because it is a bigger knife, but it isn't like you're injuring your hand in any way. It actually fits quite nicely in the pocket. The only complaint I have is the carbon fiber probably will be a little bit slippery if you get your hands wet. And there's no jimping back here to give you that purchase, which isn't the end of the world, but you want to watch handling it if you've got wet hands because it probably will slip a little bit. But I just love this knife. This is a super great knife. This is a great EDC tactical knife. It's great for slicing and piercing. Like I say, you get the good leverage with it. So yeah, how sharp did it come from the factory? And you can see it's got a good edge on it. Well, except when I do that. But they do come. Oh, okay. I'm messing up my paper here. But they are sharp. Get that out of the way. And we'll try and see how it does with good old zip ties. Should probably do that the proper way. Would make it better. Sorry. Do that so you can actually see the knife. And watch with the curved blade that it doesn't slide up the blade, but it cuts through that quite easily. How about our cord here? Oh, yeah. Hardly any effort at all to go through that. How about this nylon cord? I should cut longer pieces maybe. But it goes through that quite easy, and you can see it's a nice straight cut on there. So yeah, it comes quite sharp. And you can see I did, well, maybe you can't see because of the light. I did give myself a little bit of a nick. Oops, go this way. A slight nick when I flipped it open and left-handed and sliced my finger. But yeah, the CJRB Talla, and it was very reasonably priced for what you get. You get the D2 steel, you get the carbon fiber. What did I think they were selling it for $56 in around there. So easily affordable, not don't have to break the bank to get something like this. And like I say, you've got the ceramic ball bearing in the pivot, and love the design on the carbon fiber. It looks super cool in the light there, and super easy to open. Great fidget factor on this knife. A lot of fun, and it's very useful, very practical knife. So that is the CJRB Talla. Check them out. This one I got from Warriors and Wonders. You can check them out online too. They have quite a variety of knives there available. And quickly just to show you, it sits pretty much down the middle there, and not a lot, well, nothing in terms of blade play. Sits nice and solid in there, and yeah, very happy with this knife. This is one of my favorite knives at the moment. So CJRB Talla, check them out. They do come with different handles that you can get, rounded and G10 and the carbon fiber. So check them out, see what you think. And thank you for joining me on this video. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment, If you haven't, please subscribe. And until next time when we do another knife review, I'll tell you to stay safe and stay sharp.